Go over that Wahoo and tell me where you should hit that Wahoo. That's a very risky shot.
Well, that would be the best shot if not, then over here.
Well, if you aim for that, you may miss it. Not a lot of room for error.
Here is good, or in the tail, but not in the stomach. Or right there.
That's a fine line right there between good and bad. A hair too low and you got the stomach.
Well then, shoot it up here.
I mean, the safest bet is anywhere half.
Up here or in the tail.
Yeah, or the face. And finally, we had our redemption day. And you got your Wahoo, and that was pretty cool. It's been a long, grueling week, but we were determined to get Christine's first Wahoo. After several days of freezing cold, murky misery, the forecast finally gave us some promising news. You want to dive tomorrow?
It'll be in the blue in the south. We need to get one more day.
She's down.
And I got a cabin for tomorrow, and there's some spots. So I hate to say it, I'm pretty sure tomorrow's gonna be blue and calm.
I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling good. If there was any indication that we had luck on our side for the day, it started early. The morning sky was gorgeous. Naturally, we decided to take the drone out and grab some shots. Unfortunately, during capturing this epic sunrise, I crashed the drone up against a hotel wall, and it was nowhere to be found. So I wrecked my drone in the hotel.
It doesn't have a protection field around it? Huh?
I mean, it should. Yes, the drone does have avoidance sensors. However, I disabled them. Brilliant, I know. Unfortunately, my camera died at this moment, and I forgot to bring my cell phone. We had to climb over 2 walls and up onto someone's balcony to retrieve the drone. It was sketchy, to say the least. We were trespassing on a commercial property in a foreign country. But luckily, we found the drone, and it was still working. I mean, she needed some new propellers, but other than that, she was good. Although my nerves weren't good. We could finally carry on with the day. We got our drone back, but it was already getting late. We were anxious to get out on the water. Bobby brought some help today, a local captain that he wanted to have help drive the boat. Hey, if I got it back. Look at this. Look at the battle wounds on this thing.
What happens?
I just wasn't. Yeah, we had to climb all the way over the little ledge over there. But man, just hopefully it'll still be good.
What did you hit?
I hit the wall. Look at the paints.
How did you hit the wall?
It just went backwards into the wall. Like I didn't see where, you know. It's not easy flying a drone all the time. Okay. I make it look easy,
You
but
didn't even care about my sunset pic.
I had a drone
You're like,
lost.
that's great, my drone is gone.
I had to do a little Mexican trespassing. Took a chance on getting arrested, put in Mexican prison to get my drone back. What would you have done? You bail me out?
No.
You might have had to sell yourself to get me out. It's good to know. Good to know you'd be there for me. Dorado?
Yesterday.
Yesterday? Big? Grande?
Oh, medium size.
Oh yeah, we saw. Before we shot out, we needed to get some bait, and a lot of it. We hit up some local bait guys who cast their nets in the morning around the docks and sell bait to all the fishermen. The price ranges based on how successful they were for that morning.
Good? Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, that's all you got? You got a little more?
Yeah.
We need a lot of them. What are those, mullet? The bait was usually goggle eyes, pilchards, and mullet. One of these fish ended up being my lucky mullet for the day. Okay, guys. Gracias. Despite what happened with the drone, I had a good feeling for the day. I could just feel it, and we were due for an amazing day. The conditions felt just like the first day where we had our success with Victoria. Hopefully Christine was going to get her first Wahoo. She certainly earned it. Oh man.
Today's the day. Get your finger ready. Woo!
Ready. Having such a good feeling about the day, I decided to load my gun before I jumped in. Numerous times in the past, I've jumped in and a Wahoo's been right there on the flashers and I wanted to be ready. Finally, we had some clear water, and there was Wahoo everywhere. Today was going to be our redemption day. The first day when we had conditions like this, I manned the camera while I let the girls get some practice in trying to get their first Wahoo. But today was different. I wanted to first make sure we got some fish in the boat. Conditions like this, I knew Christine was going to have multiple opportunities on Wahoo. As soon as I got in the water, it was go time. Boom shakalaka. Normally I'd be using slip tips and float lines, but I decided to use a double flopper and a reel gun. This made it a little bit more challenging and a lot more efficient, and my float line wasn't going to be tangling up with Christine. Alright, keep an eye on these baits that I just dropped. The bait we purchased that morning turned out to be a big win, especially for this lucky mullet I used as my throw flasher. I brought in multiple fish on this one piece of bait. Like 6 or 7 of them. There was Wahoo everywhere. It's a redemption day.
Load them up, brother. Send them to me.
I'm feeling like at least 6 Wahoo today. How you feeling?
I'm hoping I'll feel at least one.
I was bringing up my fish and there were a couple other Wahoo following. I yelled for Christine. Christine! Christine! There's more with it. Come here. Christine dives down, lines up perfectly, and takes the shot. Unfortunately, the fish rips off. Good shot, Dave. I know, but you got good shot. But at least we were one step closer to our goal. She almost had her Wahoo. Yo, I need another loaded gun. I got a fish. They're all over the place. She hit it and it ripped out. At one point I looked down and I had dropped my dive knife. It's spiraling down to the bottom. Without taking much of a breath, I immediately dove down and swam as fast as I could down to get it. It was the hardest dive I've ever made. But I got it. I was 72 feet down and my legs started cramping. I had to swim back up using one leg, totally exhausted, on literally no breath. That's why you always need to be on your toes and watch your buddy. You never know when something's gonna happen.
You see what happened? I dropped my knife. Hauled ass all the way down to 72 feet and grabbed it in the bark. And then I started cramping. Whew. No, I never kicked so hard to try and get that knife.
And then the big yellowfin tuna swam up to
Oh
me.
man, that image haunts me to this day.
Christina almost just shot a yellowfin tuna. Oh my God, you almost just shot a yellowfin.
Basically, a massive yellowfin tuna just swims right under her, and I was like, oh! I would have shot that thing right in the head. But I don't think she was ready or whatever, you know, it's like...
Yeah, and he was so close to me too, I felt like I had to like move my arm back or whatever. To
I
shoot
mean,
him.
literally, the tuna was right there, but she had a flopper. I don't know if it would have even landed it, but...
Yeah, you were saying it probably would have ripped out anyway.
We got scoobers.
I guess we had some scuba divers below us. I wonder if they were seeing any wahoo down there.
Shot 2 wahoo, but one ripped off. And then the second one I got.
Christine finally nails her wahoo. And just like last time, there's a couple of fish following hers. I immediately dive down, shooting number 5. And just like that, we've got a couple's double.
We got 2 on.
2 wahoo on at the same time.
Where's my gun? Her gun now.
You see his gun?
She dropped my gun.
Since Christine was using a breakaway line, the line separates from the gun, and I didn't see the gun anywhere. Just like I taught her, she's taking her time bringing the fish in, not to put too much pressure on it. She doesn't want it to rip out like the last one.
She's got a good shot on it.
It was looking like she was finally going to have her first wahoo.
Yes! You got the biggest one. Yeah, man. Awesome. Oh, man. We got 2 of them, man. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah. That's where we were going for.
For nearly 2 weeks, Christine has been hardcore paying her dues out here in Mexico, freezing her butt off. And finally today, we get our redemption.
Hold him up, hold him up.
More importantly, she finally shot her first wahoo, which actually just so happened to also be her first fish ever on a spear gun. I was really proud of her, to say the least.
She's gonna dispatch it now.
As well as relieved.
I want to get the underwater housing and take some pics of her. You did a good job, man.
I didn't have to plug my nose.
Nice. You couldn't get it. You nailed that thing. I put on my lucky spear and you hit it. I knew it. I changed that shaft. Boom! His first two in the boat, man. Woo, that's the biggest one.
Yeah, girl. Woo! About time. Woo!
That's what it's all about right there.
Sweet. Pressure is off now.
Hey, Slayer, putting us on the fish. Ew!
5 now.
And then you shot 4 Wahoo.
I shot multiple Wahoo. I landed 4. I should have had even more.
Yay, Slayer, baby. Cabo. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Good job, Christine. That's cool. All right, let's go get some more. At one point, I was loading my gun on the boat, and I had a mishap. The gun I'm using is kind of tricky to load sometimes. It's hard to get that band to lock in to where it needs to be. It launched right out of my hands and into the water, and I had to jump in to save it.
We lost a gun.
No!
Was somebody recording that?
I hope you were.
I was. Right there.
Another layer.
Hey, will you throw my big mullet over here?
Oh, okay.
My mullet. Get away from my mullet, bird.
That sure is pretty.
Nothing, Judah?
It was gradually moving in all day. And then right as we shot those two, it's like just the surface was blue. And they were at the surface, and now they're gone.
That green, cold, murky water crept back in on us. And with a boat full of fish, we decided to wrap up the day and head on in. We had succeeded, finally succeeded. And it was time to celebrate. Yeah, but hey, girls, let's get going before it starts getting too dark, right? Transmit radar, ladies! Where are we going?
Well, I was gonna get on this dock right here for him to grab your fish, fillet it.
Okay. Once again, we had to have someone else clean our fish for us. It was not something I wanted to do, but those are the rules. You hold him up. Today was a good day. We even got to use our AKs. How's it feel to shoot your first Wahoo?
Feels good.
Feels good to shoot my first 4 in a row.
Yeah, I feel like I was annoyed because I wasn't hitting any fish, and then it made my heart rate go up, and I couldn't hold my breath. And I
Yeah,
was cold too.
but I knew you were gonna get one eventually. There's an old saying, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. And that's have someone else clean your fish.
Believe me, like 2 or 3 months, I have people, that they go on a fishing trip
they're trying to catch a Wahoo. Sometimes they get like tuna, little dorado, you know, but never catch a Wahoo. I mean, you got 5 Wahoos. I mean, that's good.
Spearfishing.
I think they
Even that. Doing the spearfishing, that's a different thing.
Yeah.
Man, you doing a cookout? You got some friends over here?
Oh, then I try to eat all fish.
That's a lot of fish, you know?
They even charge you to discard the carcasses if it's not a carcass that they want for something. Fortunately for us, Wahoo is a prized carcass. We paid the locals with cash and fish and gave them the carcasses. And even a new friend that we made at the fillet station. They were happy. We were happy. In actuality, I was kind of glad I didn't have to clean 5 fish. And we weren't gonna eat it all. And it went to a good family. All 4 of those guys looked me dead in the eye and said, "Shoot me." What's you doing all that hard work?
I want to work out.
She wants a workout, you know?
No. She's gonna do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to do it.
Straight on. You got it. You got it. Keep it straight though. Keep it straight.
Straight?
Yeah, well, you want to go to the right a little bit more.
Yeah.
Come on. You got it. You got it. Oh, you're almost there. People are gonna think you're like slave labor. That was a good job.
My heart is pounding.
Get that heart rate going, huh? We tried. We went out and we tried.
And we failed.
In Big Pine, in the bay. It was literally 5 feet of water.
We didn't have that much time anyways.
I know, I mean,
It was a last minute thing.
plus we were super distracted. Super distracted. It's like work. So then, yes then, it was then that it happened.
All right, and that's a wrap up. I'm just kidding. And then the next day is when the most epic thing happens.
Most epic thing ever.